I'm gonna... Maybe I could test the waters with it. I've broadcast the FOMC coverage on the Federal Reserve YouTube channel before, but I think that's a little bit different to a 60-minute story. 60 Minutes is more like a program, television program that has... It's like a for-profit television, like media program, so it's a bit different than like a government broadcast thing. Or not that the Fed is a government body; they're private. What's up, YouTubes? 3 people already tuned in 40 seconds. Just gonna grab a link to put in Discord. So my fear would be that perhaps it rallies up in toward the airtime, and then it does like a SNL thing where it retraces as soon as the story starts to come on. Or it's already done like this pump and it's pulled back since then. But the thing is though, it's got a higher low now. But that's cool.
What happened during the SNL? Did the bull market start, or like the Dogecoin dip?
It was a Dogecoin rally into the hype about SNL going live on Saturday. So Doge like moved up in toward that date, and then it pretty much dumped as soon as the program started, or when Elon came on. It started selling off because it was a buy the rumor, sell the news thing.
And the rest of the market, what happened? Did everything dumped?
Well, at the time, Doge never came up to those highs of the SNL highs that it got up to. But the whole market was in a bull, like it was in euphoria. It was the bull market. So other coins were doing different, doing all-time highs on different days or months during that period. Because Bitcoin made its all-time high in November, and we're talking about Doge's all-time high back in May. So that's how much time span we're talking about here.
Oh damn! Like a 6-month gap.
Yep. Between the Doge all-time high and the previous Bitcoin all-time high, yeah, that's like a pretty big gap there. So the market can be doing all sorts of things for a good period of time.
I mean, this time it's a little bit in the inverse, right? I mean, Bitcoin has made an all-time high and Dogecoin is down. Like, not an all-time high yet. I mean, just... Maybe Bitcoin doesn't dump and everything else goes up for 6 months.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But it is coming up.
We've just come out of what, a 6-7 month consolidation, 1 month of green candle, maybe, I don't know, how many months? 2 months of green candle here?
For Bitcoin?
For Doge, for the alts.
For the alts? Like total 3? Let's have a look. Total 3, which is everything excluding a lot of the big stuff. It's pretty much the altcoin chart, total 3. So weeks, yes, this is the 5th week that has an hour left of just a nice green, parabolic or explosive growth,
Yeah, it's the second month.
Total 2? Total 2
Total
is
3.
total 3 is like, yeah. And then total, which includes Bitcoin, yeah, that's just been rallying, man, for like 5 weeks straight. After that huge consolidation, you know, how we were stuck in that flag for months and months. Sunday evening. It's pretty quiet in the Discord, huh? Just chilling. Fair enough.
What do you see on link, Rick?
On link,
On the shorter time frame.
15-minute chart, or even lower. I think it's better to
15
start.
minutes.
I think it's better to start on a high time frame and work your way down. But I think I had a falling wedge drawn out, which has already been, you know, it's already broken out through the top of that, and it's actually using it as support now. See that? I don't know if you're looking at my thing, but
Yeah, I'm seeing.
yep. But you've now got, I would be starting to track it like this. You've got a support line coming up like that. And then you've got highs doing this, which is like a rising wedge type thing. But this is only on the hourly chart. So if you go even more micro on link, yeah, I guess it's got room to move. Like maybe it wants to test this again before rallying up to test the top side. But just be aware that a rising wedge is a bearish pattern, so it may pull back off whatever this structure is, like this. So if you're comparing trend lines of the rising wedge, the bottom line is more likely to break. But this is a bull market, so bearish patterns can get invalidated, especially if Bitcoin decides to take off on the weekly close. Because we're coming up on that weekly close. It's like an hour left, an hour and 2 minutes. Bitcoin's really moving right now on this 15-minute chart. That's good. So let's see how it looks on the hourly. It's just squeezing down. See how it broke out of this trend line here initially, and it's used it as support a couple of times. If you go down to the 5-minute, you can really see it, how it broke out and sort of dipped back in, but it's used it now to launch up. Hopefully we can get like a rally going off that, you know. There is a trend line on it, something like that, coming out from the lows. That's how I would be tracking it. Put this comment in here. 60 minutes goes live in an hour. The program lasts for 60 minutes, so sometime between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern, I think. I would imagine. You're welcome, Paul. No problem, man. Hope you had a good weekend, Paul, and everyone else watching YouTube's. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't. And see how XRP behaves once this story airs. Hopefully it's like a puff piece and they just have nothing but nice things to say about it. I don't know. You would want to be cautious of the SNL effect. You know, the buy the rumor, sell the news type thing. And you may have kind of seen that already, like, you know, in anticipation, we had this rally on XRP. It went up to $2.65 and had already sold off. Like, a lot of people took profit already off that rally. But now we're trying our hardest to come back up again. Got a line there to represent when the program goes live. But yeah, I wouldn't count on a big pump unless something really like a catalyst happens within the program. Like maybe he reveals something that no one's heard before. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, and then everyone gets real bullish about it. That might ignite the market to pump. And then we have to sort of see how 60 minutes is framing it up. Like maybe maybe it's a hit piece. I don't know. We have to wait and see.
We have to wait and see.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody.
What's up, B?
Somebody told me the other day that pump.fun is illegal now, and I was like, what? And then. Yeah,
Shit, and then I was like, Radium, then.
And then yeah, I know. That was my thought. I was like, well, I'm on Radium, so who cares? And then, but no, it's not illegal. Yeah, but it's not illegal.
Okay.
Like
No,
I think it's
just FUD.
like it's restricted in the UK, or it might be restricted in the UK, but I don't care. I live in the US.
Yeah, it's probably off the back of all that Hawk Tour crap that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not at all fucking stressed about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about that.
Yeah, I'm on Radium anyway, so.
Exactly.
And who knows? Maybe soon I'll be on something else too. So,
Yeah, you never know. Yep.
never
I
know.
mean, if Peanut and Mudang can get listed on big exchanges like Bybit and MEXC, it is possible. It just depends if it gets that traction.
Dude, we've been consolidating at 130-ish K.
Yep.
And if we just keep accumulating at that area and we do what we did with the other pattern, because basically what we have right now is a bullish pennant on this chart, including like the run up from yesterday. We have like a bullish pennant, like a bull flag. And now we're just consolidating right, accumulating right. So if we just keep accumulating, this thing will fucking up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So of the market cap's what? Let's just say round figure. Roughly, it's $150,000, right? Your market cap.
It's exactly. Yeah, I think it's like 150 exactly right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would imagine, who knows? But I would doubt that the majority of that isn't coming from us, like our community. We would be $150,000. Like that's a big market cap.
Well, yeah. Well,
yeah.
Our values went up, like the values that we're holding.
Oh
so,
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like the majority of it didn't come from us, but now we're like holding a lot of it.
Holding the value.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you guys had a good conversation on this yesterday about like the market cap and where the price gets determined by that with the supply and all that kind of thing. I'm starting to doubt that I understand it properly now. Now, after that conversation you guys had yesterday, I'm like, oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah. So
anyway.
we had the only thing that I wish didn't happen. I wish we got to keep the old pumped up fun data on this chart, but they get rid of it. It's annoying that they do that.
Oh. Well, Kwai said that he found a chart that has all of it. And Kwai's been doing some TA on it.
It's on Bird's Eye, or Bird Eye.
Yeah.
No, send it to me.
If you're looking at my chart, I'll show you.
Yeah, check out Kwai's chart. I'll put you on the YouTube for a minute, Kwai, so that you can explain what you can see. I'm gonna say.
BFUDs are dumping.
BFUDs are dumping.
Damn it keeps erasing the shit that I had on there.
Soundbite for that.
BFUDs are dumping.
Yeah, I think they're pumping actually. Like we just went up like 20,000 on BFUDs. So. Yeah.
All right, go for it. The stage is yours, Kwai.
Give me 1 second. No. Give me 1 second now.
Oh yeah, you go for it.
1 sec. Let me open the stream. Let me do something real quick. I gotta go open a new thing here. Capture device, screen capture. Where is the thing? Display, window capture. There you go. I need to create a new source and put it above everything.
OBS tricks.
Check your DMs. I sent you a picture that you can save of the lifetime chart of this thing.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. If it's green, okay. Let me crop this bad boy. Where is this thing? Transform, edit transform. Let me get some cropping going on. Give me 1 sec. Crop some on the left. That's like 300. No, let me do 600 crop. Let me do 900 crop. One sec. Why? 1,000, 1,100, 1,050. Okay. Right, 300. That's too much. 200. 250. There you go. 275. Crop top. 300. Nope.
Question, when's the last time you peaked at Harmony 1?
The final hour of the week that we are in right now.
Harmony 1 is now Harmony 4.
Fresh week.
Okay, go ahead, Kwai. You should be rolling now.
All right, so this is the full chart here. So you can see kind of where we started on pump.fun over here. And this was the first initial pump on the release. And then you kind of came down to that 618. I mean, I think we're missing a little bit of data because it was kind of more like right there. So I think it's still missing a little bit of data, but it looks like it started tracking it over here. I think there's a few candles missing. This is the 15-minute chart. Maybe if I go to the 1 minute, it might show the full data.
Yeah, I think you need to go to a lower time frame and it'll show. There you go. You see it?
It's still only... It's tracking this much. Because remember, it only dipped a little bit below the 618.
You could go to pump.fun to get
Right
the original candles if you're after that resolution.
Oh, you can?
No, because
I think so.
It just looks like this now.
Oh, really? Yeah. No. Go pump chart.
This is what it looks like
pump
now.
Chart.
They changed it after.
No. Listen, you gotta click on pump chart at the top. Top left, it says pump chart.
Oh,
You're
at the
current
top.
chart.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
You need to click on pump chart,
okay.
Qui-Gon.
So you can look,
Yeah, pump chart.
and that'll show you everything.
Yeah, that'll show you everything.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's the original data.
I got it.
Yeah. There's your pump.fun data.
Oh, but
So what the hell is going on here, though? Because none of
Does it
this
show
is on
anymore?
the radium chart.
yeah,
I know.
but I guess. It
Oh,
doesn't
you
show
know what?
after.
No. Listen. This is still the valuation versus Solana.
Right.
Okay, but what is
Solana.
our price? What's our current price right now on the current chart? Is it the same?
No,
Like,
because
that's not updated.
no, it's not that. It's that this is valued against Solana, not, and then this is valued against USD.
Ah, I see.
Which is tricky. Makes it hard to sort of compare.
Okay.
Yeah, so Solana's going down, but then BFUD holds its USD value. Then this chart's going to go up because BFUD is worth more Solana at the time when
I see.
Solana's going down.
Okay.
No. One thing
So-
you can do with the pump chart, let me just see if this works, because you can just hover over the price spectrum on the right of the chart. Hover over the price, like the table, sorry. Maybe right click on that. You should be able to, I know TradingView, it offers you to change your metric to something else. Like, it might not offer it though, because it's like a pump.fun chart, but yeah, it's in your scales or symbol. I don't know. It might not work, but just to show YouTube the example of what I'm saying, if you hover over your price scale, you can change the scale currency to like other things. It's like Tether or 1inch or Aave, and that just measures its performance against that other asset. So I don't know if
I see.
that. Yeah. Not sure you can do that in this chart though. Sorry, go ahead. There we go. If I figure it out, I'll let you know, man. But carry on.
Yep. God damn. So this picture that Crispy sent me, it looks just bananas. It looks crazy. Good job, Crispy. I don't even know how you got this picture.
Alright, so this is the USD chart. That's why it doesn't meet the 618 exactly versus USD, because there was no USD valuation back here. So if we go back to the pump chart,
Sorry, Kwai, I don't want to take credit. Excuse me. I got that from Tom Devols in general chat.
Oh,
But
can I? Am I allowed to share this picture? Yeah, right.
yeah, he posted it in general.
Oh, okay. Because I want to share it on the fucking Telegram and show people, like, look at where we're at now.
Alright, so CR came versus the Solana valuation. It only came to the 618. But then we blasted up and made a new high, obviously. But then when you look at this chart, it actually came down a little bit lower because this is the USD valuation. So it actually came to the 786 versus USD. But this price action happened before it had a USD pair. So that doesn't even really mean anything.
How can I get this picture, Chris? That he Oh, I guess this is what quiet bird's eye. Is this the same one, the bird's eye one?
This is the only place I've been able to find a full data
Can you
chart.
send me the link to that? Because I want. And
B, you just
how do I get that on
screenshot
TradingView?
it and then crop it.
No. I know. I was saying the actual chart because I want to put I want to put the draw
Ask
fibs and
Tom
stuff.
Devols.
Okay,
Thank
but I
you.
think it's the same one that Kwai
Thank you,
just
Static.
pulled up. But how do I get this on TradingView? Is my question. Do I have to pay TradingView to get us on there?
I think once it is listed on an exchange, TradingView will put a chart up.
But I think I've seen Radium charts, so on TradingView, and we're on Radium. You know.
Yeah, I'm really not sure, man. Honestly, I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, fair enough.
I've seen them I've seen them from Pancake Swap too. So I don't know. Maybe it has to be a certain market cap, and then they make a chart for it, or it
Maybe
has
I
to be
gotta
listed
pay.
on a SEX.
Bitcoin's
Maybe
doing
I have
pretty
to
well.
see how I did with DEC Screener. Maybe I have to do the same thing. Just go in there and submit an application and pay a little bit, and maybe it's the same. But go ahead, do your TA.
Well, yeah, I was just saying, if you're looking at the full price chart data from that last bottom, where we were sort of trying to build a floor over here.
Yeah.
On Pump.Fun, we were saying we're trying to build a floor right here.
Was that when we were trying to get King of the Hill, that floor there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hadn't gotten King of the Hill yet at this point. We
Yeah.
got it like somewhere around this area.
You could mark off little
Between this pump.
you could mark off little milestones and add annotations to where that happened. Because I remember I took a screenshot of when it achieved King of the Hill. I'll see if
Yeah,
I
but
can
every
find
time
it
I
for you.
leave this page,
Yeah.
it
save.
it erases everything from the chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Can you why you sent me did you send me the link for that already? The bird's eye thing?
No, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me so I'll fix the YouTube to have that up. Because that chart is way better than the current one that I'm showing off. Because the current one I'm showing off has no fucking price data on it.
Are you on your regular account?
You can send it to either or.
I just sent it to this account that you're talking on now.
Okay.
And then I'll also put it in general, so anyone that wants to follow along with it has the link. And I'll put it in the BFUD setup too, or the BFUD channel, whatever.
I'll link you B in general to the post where I was like, oh shit, just got King of the Hill. So that was the timestamp. So it was yesterday at 17 minutes past the daily close, or let's just say 15 minutes past daily close from yesterday is when that happened.
I need to clip that exact moment and then put it on TikTok and put it on YouTube Shorts. So like what the hell, we just got King of the Hill, and then also the one where we just got on Radium.
Yeah.
We got to do that too.
Yeah.
That's
It
crazy.
happened about just over an hour after King of the Hill. You got your radium, your bonding curve.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because I think when people hear the excitement in it, they'll be like, "Whoa!" you know.
But yeah, I've got both of those in my stream from yesterday, so that yeah, you should be able to pull the video from it. From that.
So anyway, all I wanted to point out was, so this is the USD valuation. If you take it from that low here, we were trying to build the floor, up to the high that we made, which you can argue that this isn't like real genuine price action. That was like the migration to radium from pumped off onto radium.
Yeah.
So this isn't real price action, but still, like I guess like the chart doesn't really lie. Like that's not really. The price was still at that point, apparently, at some point. So and then they were telling me earlier, that I could bring it down a little bit. Like if I just brought it down to here,
Line chart.
that it might make it look a little bit cleaner.
Dude,
I don't know why the magnet's not bringing it up.
The thing is
I
that
reckon-
our chart looks so different from a normal trading chart just because we got so many people diamond handsing, dude. Like people in the Telegram are even saying like, what the heck? This project went to 100K and there was like no retracement. It went up instead. Like this is not normal. Like this shit went to 100K and instead of dipping down to like 60K, it went up to 130 or 160 ended up going to. So like they're like, this is not normal
And-
for a coin. They're
Yeah,
like,
and holding
the fuck?
ground. Look at the way it's
Yeah,
holding ground up there.
dude, people are just accumulating. And I mentioned this on the Telegram. Like you might not be able to actually get it at these prices anymore. Like
And this is what I'm saying about you guys in Be Crypto Live. Like our community holds some kind of floor somewhere, but there's other money, like there's outsiders that are also doing that as well. Because the market cap is so giant right now compared to what I'm guessing we cumulatively put into it.
if you go into the Telegram, you'll see like a bunch of people like randoms actually believe in it. They're like, hey, I was listening to you guys all day yesterday. Like I believe in you guys. Just like give me your info. I'm gonna send you some souls so that you guys can like pay for marketing and stuff. Like I want this investment to work out. I want to help you guys. So it's like crazy, man. Like it's fucking nuts.
So if you do it like this,
I'm gonna give you
Try,
like another
like-
10 minutes here, Kwai, or if you need less, that's cool. But I just wanted to catch the XRP situation.
I mean, I just haven't really had time to say what
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I'm
Kwai.
trying to get across. I don't even really know what I'm being asked for, but
TA, go do your TA.
okay. So if you draw it like this on the line chart, if you negate the like quote unquote fake price action, then this is kind of what you get. That we're at the 236 and kind of been dancing around that level. And then if you could argue that this is sort of a symmetrical triangle thing, and that we're putting in sort of another floor down here. But if you want to include the candles, like the actual real candles, the real wicks, you could say that drawing this fib up to this wick here, that we actually came down to the 236 level. And we've been holding support there. Or sorry, not the 236, the 382 level. And we've actually been holding support there. So that would be the next logical place where I think it would try to find a floor. I mean, unless somebody was to sell off a big bag. We've been meeting resistance at this zone here because the way that we had it drawn out earlier was a little bit cleaner. Like we had it sort of a resistant zone drawn through there, and if you could sort of take away that, and then we bring this up a little bit so that it matches that line, it sort of becomes more of like a descending triangle. So I took a little bit of my bag out up here, like a tiny sliver of my bag out there, to see if I could try to buy back in here, because this seems like the demand zone. And even though that would be a real 382 retracement, most people don't see all this. Most people that are just looking at radium or pumped out fund, they see this. So I mean, unless they're looking at the Solana valuation, so they only see this much price action, or like if you put it on this is all they see. And what I had noticed was this right here, where you kind of got a lower high in the price and then a higher high in the RSI, that's hidden bearish divergence. So
right now, like if looking at this chart myself, I would probably be on the smaller time frames, looking at exactly what you are, looking at the demand, like where the demand is going to be met at, and that's at around like 130,000 market cap, which is that number that you have there. But and I would honestly be looking at the 0.5 fib retracement. The only reason why I would give caution is just because of the nature of how we've been progressing throughout this whole thing. Like in the first wave before we moved up, we went sideways for a week, and then we shot up 130,000 in one day. So there's a chance here that randomly we go sideways now again. Everybody holds strong because the project is so small.
We've been going sideways basically since the Radium launch.
Yeah, so it's possible we go sideways for days or a couple of weeks, and then boom, a new level again. So there's a chance you might get left out. So I wouldn't recommend taking out everything you're holding, but like I said, you guys can do whatever you want. I know that
I bought more beef.
Well,
every time we've gone down, I've seen that people have been buying. I don't want to mention any names, but a couple of people in here down a couple of grand. A couple of people in here put a couple of grand in each, like throughout the whole day. Each time we've had a dip, they've been buying it back up. So
yeah, if you sell quiet, you're gonna regret it.
No, if he's selling a small portion of his bag, he might be able to reposition. But I'm just saying that there is a risk.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get more coins since now there's fucking no way that it's gonna get cheaper.
Bitcoin's pushing.
Now the cheapest prices are done
over the last day.
What I'm saying is if this 382 decides to hold, then we could break out of this triangle. I'd like to try to get more here since I can't get cheaper prices anymore. I'd like to try to get more here. So that's why I took out a little bit. And then if we end up making a floor here and breaking this.
Yeah, a breakout, then a test of the triangle, and then take off, goodbye, see these prices later sort of thing.
Yeah, but if the other scenario is that, because like I said, most people can't see this. So even though it would seem logical to sort of come down and test like the 0.5 and then the 618 or whatever, and then break out, because
it's non-existent for some people.
Most people can't see that. They can only see this. So most people that are just looking at the USD valuation on Radium, they think that this is the hard floor because that's the only price history that they've seen. So I don't know, demand might be showing up here and we might end up creating a better floor here.
The only reason I would suggest caution, which I agree with everything you're saying on TA, I would even think that we would go down to the 0.5 or the 0.618 because of how parabolic it was. The only reason I would suggest caution though is because this is like a community coin with a large percentage held by us, right? A lot of people in this community that are not selling. So it's not like it's going to react to normal market. And that's what people have been saying this whole time. Like people have been saying like, holy shit, this thing is not reacting the way it normally should in a market. And it's because like of the community that it's from. But go ahead.
That's part of the reason why I sold up here, to see what kind of impact it would have on the price. And it was really like almost nothing.
Yeah.
Like for what I sold, it didn't come down too heavily. And then it looks like people kind of started scooping up smaller buys down here. I don't know if these are bots or what.
Yeah, I know that a couple of people in here have been throwing in little by little, trying to buy every dip.
Somebody made like some smaller to moderate sells, but then there was some buying here. Is this the same?
I bought all your sales. Those coins are mine.
Yeah, dude. I even threw a little bit in. Like I already have gone pretty heavy on this coin, and I have I paid the DEX yesterday. I paid it twice because the link that got sent to me first, it wasn't even the DEX link. It was a link for advertising. So I ended up paying mad money for the advertising, which is good in a way. and then I ended up paying for the DEX. So
Alright.
and even still, I threw in some money today.
So,
Plus that
Here's
0.5
what I'm saying.
soul, the 0.5 soul reward, I actually received it today, and I threw it right back into beef.
Nice, man.
Hey yo.
Let's go.
Here's what I'm saying. We don't know if the majority of the people that are trading this are looking at this chart or if they're just looking at this chart. But if you're just looking at this chart, you can see that this is a clear level of resistance that it's been selling off from. And then you had this hidden bearish divergence in the RSI. So
Yeah,
unless you guys are planning on buying and ripping it and pumping it through this level to invalidate this hidden bearish divergence, then it should probably try to return to this demand level. And if that's where most people look, if most people are looking at this chart, they're going to see that as the demand level and that it's been going sideways and just.
Fair assessment.
I
fair
agree with
assessment.
you. I agree with you. The only thing that I would say is that this, like, it's not, when you say these people are looking at the chart, like, these people are us, right? Like, that's the only part of it that is like, that's why when we went sideways at 17K and we're going up 2,000 every single day, it's because people in here were buying 2,000 every day, right? And then it didn't go down because no one's selling. Same thing right now. Not many people are selling, so we're sticking at these prices. Like, the buys that other people are buying are, minuscule in terms of like the percentage that we hold.
Yeah, but there's still other people that we don't know that are buying.
We got
No,
half an
obviously,
hour,
there's
half an hour.
And there's people. I mean, who sold right here and right here? Right here and right here.
But look at that. That's minuscule, like, price action, saying, compared to the buys. Like, I think what's gonna end up
That's
happening.
like 20%, dude. Look, like, that's not minuscule. And then people were selling over here too. All in all, that was exceeded a 20% drop, just from here to there.
Why? Like a 20% drop on this thing is pretty much nothing at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20% drop is not really much. But this is like a highly volatile coin. But
and the flip
like,
side, to your strategy there, Quiet, of shaving off some at a high and then expecting it to drop so you can buy more and increase your coin count. The risk with that is that it doesn't drop and it goes higher, and now you have to buy higher, which reduces your coin count. That's all.
Yeah, and with a coin like with a coin like this. No, but listen,
No
with a coin like this,
it's a big point.
Yeah, with a coin like this, right? Like, if you had sold at 17K, it was there for like a week. If you had sold with the intention to buy back in, I don't think you're ever getting 17K prices again, and you would have to pay 6 times the price to get the same amount of coin. Right? So it's like we just went up like 600% or 700% yesterday. A 20% retracement after 700% move up is like unheard of. That's like amazing, So that's what I was trying to say. Those are not like really big dips. And with us holding the floor and continuing to purchase more, right? As we go sideways, eventually it's going to be creeping up, just like it did when we were at 17K. When we were at 17,
then I don't need to do analysis. It's up only.
No. It's not up only. No, I'm saying that there are other factors in play. So just to advise some caution, I agree with you. The chart looks like it should go to 0.5 retracement or a 0.618 since it was so parabolic.
Yeah, we're just expressing the risk. That's all, Quiet. Because you have to have. There's 2 sides to every coin, right?
Yep. Like I started.
Yeah, and also that this may not behave like a coin that is like out on the wide market for
with
everyone to be
activity
and looking at technicals and all this stuff. Like I can tell you, I haven't considered the technicals once when I've been buying. Like I'm just buying.
That's it. That was my
point
earlier.
With me.
It's like, don't stress too hard on the technicals yet.
And I bought more.
I
bought the bottom when it was accumulating during that period, which I thought was going to last longer. And I also bought the whole way up. And I bought the top, I bought the bottom. It's so.
There you go.
I bought the whole way. I bought the whole way up yesterday as well, and everything is fucking in profit.
I know. Yeah, I know, man.
So then, that's why it went up though, because people were putting in heavy buys.
So D
Exactly,
Johnny
yeah.
in my YouTube comments has just asked, what's BFUD, Rick? BFUD is B Crypto Live's cryptocurrency community coin that he made. So it's just got listed to Radium recently, yesterday, and it's growing.
Yeah, it was on Pump.
So here's
for like a week before that.
Here's the final just like rationale behind my thought is that if it comes back down here, instead of just like being like, oh well, fuck analysis, and I'm just gonna buy wherever, no matter what, it doesn't matter. Then, like you could buy 15% more coins.
100% agree.
If you were to let it come down here, instead of buying here and trying to force the price up, if you were to just let it come down here, we could reinforce this as a floor. Buy here, end up with more coins and more of the supply, instead of fucking trying to force it up from where it's at.
Can I make one point? Defend the coins you have, and then if it does dip, instead of using profit off the coin, and this is not financial advice, and this is no instruction, but you could bring fresh Solana to the scene and buy the dips with that, rather than using and shuffling your own BFUDs, because that's risking your coins.
Right, unless you have no money.
Right.
Yeah,
unless you have no money.
It's just a consideration.
Why the issue here? The issue here, right, is that like a lot of people in here, or even on the internet, are buying this thing without the rationale of I'll wait until it dips to buy, right? So it that's why I'm continuing to purchase no matter what the price is, and also because I believe it's gonna this has the potential to be a $100 million coin, right, or more. Like I've been looking at all these coins that are 500 mil, dude. They don't have the community that we have. They don't have nearly as much activity as we have, right? Most of the things in their Telegram is just bots. It's just really just bots.
This is what bots do. They travel sideways in a range. I'm saying if you want your buying power to have more of an impact, it would have more of an impact trying to hold support rather than trying to break resistance.
No, I'm not trying to.
It can break. If there's a million other people out there buying, wherever, and they don't care about what the chart looks like or whatever, if there's a bunch of people out there already doing that, then why do you have to go in so heavy and just buy wherever? You could buy at the spots where it seems logical to make sure. Especially if people have been buying down here and we reinforce this floor, say that's what you want to do, and you're trying to reinforce this floor so that the people that bought here don't go in the red.
I'm not.
It would make more sense, and you would have more buying power. Your buying power would mean more and be more powerful down here. 15% more powerful.
Yeah, but it would mean more at the 0.52. The only thing is that I'm concerned I'll never get to the 0.5, right? I'm buying now because I am thinking about the future, and I'm thinking of there are other people scooping this coin that might not give a fuck about buying cheaper, right? They have the same idea. I'm looking through the order books and I see a lot of people don't have the same idea. They're just fucking purchasing, right? I just got off DMs with someone that was asking I helped them set up the wallet, and they just I think they initiated this fucking move up, right? So they didn't care. They're like, I'm just fucking buying this thing, and I'm gonna be buying it for the next couple of days. So I'm thinking in my head fuck, I don't want to miss out. So
okay, but I mean, the thing is, people run out of money. Unless you just have endless money, you can't sustain a pump without.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you.
There was a coin that you saw that you liked on, let's say, Coinbase, and it was 150 market cap. You're not going to be too concerned about where the next pullback is.
Yes, I would, because the lower the market cap of the coin, the bigger percentage pullbacks there is. So I'm not going to put in.
I will always be concerned about all the pullbacks. We recognize that. It's fine. It's okay.
I mean, it's so easy for you to have a 25% drawdown on a coin that has a small market cap like this. So
you're right.
You put in $20
and play it the way you want to play it, man. And use your rationale, but that's the rationale that some of the other people are using when they're buying this right now.
Thank you.
Okay, but if you want to do that, then do that.
Which is no rationale. Just buy anywhere.
No. There is. I just explained.
The rationale is accumulation at low levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is low levels? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
You sold some the other day. You didn't get to buy back.
Yeah,
I didn't sell the other day. I sold some earlier
I'm
today.
saying You did.
If.
And it could be a similar situation here, and that's why the rationale is accumulate now while the project is still so small.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like why? Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example, right? I'm putting you back in time to when Bitcoin was $2, right? And I don't tell you a random day. You have no idea when it's gonna pop, because it made a pop from $2 to $100, and you're never gonna be able to buy it $2 again because it doesn't go back down. So I'm telling you, hey, you can do this. It actually is fluctuating not just 20%, 50% on the day, right? It went from $2 to $1 constantly a bunch of times. Are you gonna risk selling any, or are you just gonna keep trying to buy as much as you can, and you'll buy more on the dips? That's the mentality that some people are having in here. That's why that's what I'm doing, right? Like, I don't care if it dips 20%, I'll buy more, right? So I just don't want to be caught outside of the trade.
Say it dips 20%. You put $100 in, and then it dips 20%. You just lost $20. You could have put a full 100 in and ended up with 20% more coins.
Yeah, but if you sell, right? If you sell right now, and this coin ends up being something, you lose a lot more than $20, right? That's
got to count for slippage.
No, you miss out on more than $20. You don't lose it though. You lose buying power if you buy and then the price goes down. You sacrifice 20% of your buying power that you could have applied at a better spot. I mean, doesn't it mean more and to make more sense than to try to hold and reinforce a floor so that it's more confident, so that like people are more confident to buy in at that spot, rather than just buy anywhere, the price goes up and then like, you know what, people FOMO in and then eventually bots sell and then the retracement comes and nobody has any money left to buy at the floor and it falls through the floor and then the price goes down even more.
Why? Most of these people are the floor.
Yeah, like it's up to it. Quite like I told you before, the rationale is good. Like, I think what you're saying is perfect. I think even more extreme than you would be a good TA, saying that, hey, we should wait till the 0.5 to start buying. I'm just giving you the other factors towards this, the other side.
Yeah, but we're not going to see the actual 0.5 unless the biggest wallet sells some.
But you just said in these sorts of coins, it's normal to see like more than a 50% retracement, right? So with that logic, right, it would be a 0.5 retracement now, right? So I'm saying that
coins with a small market cap, it's easy to see a 20% retracement. And if that happened, if you put $100 in and it goes down 20%, you just lost $20. That's what I was saying. Rather than you could have the full $100 worth of coins, you get 20% more coins than you would have if you just bought right here, and you reinforce the floor, and you give the floor more confidence, and you get more people to want to buy in at that floor. And it holds. Like,
how many BFUDs would you get if you, with what you sold, if you bought down lower? That's my question. I need to know that answer.
20% more than I sold.
Quite. No one's telling you you're wrong. We're just
I'm just wondering if I'm just gonna like give him that many BFUDs so we can move on.
Yeah, it's just offering perspective to your position.
Yeah,
that's all.
No one's telling you you're wrong. I'm saying that you're right, and your position might even be too lenient. You might be being too lenient, right? Like it could go even down even further. I'm just offering you the other side. That like my mentality, like I'm buying the YouTube funds that I'm buying in. I'm not gonna wait for a retracement to put those funds in. Like the set amount, I have like set amounts that I want to put in every week. I'm not going to wait for a retracement. I'm just going to purchase because Bitcoin's at $2, right? I don't care. Bitcoin's going to be 100,000 one day. I don't care if I get it at $2 or $2.75 or 190. Like that's not going to really. I don't give a crap.
Here's the case though. If you're saying I'm being too lenient.
Yeah.
And that down here, 17% retracement is too mild. And we go down to the 0.5, that's 27.5%. If we go down to the 618, that's 41.3 or 42.3%.
Yep.
So I mean, instead of putting money in here, if you think that it's more logical to think that we're going to go down here, then why would you not wait and save your money?
Because I'm telling you the flip side to it, that this isn't a typical coin where there is an entire market that is working on it. It's literally a group of people, most of them in here, right? Like we own a really large percentage as a whole. Own a really large percentage of the coin. You get what I'm saying?
The logic is fine. It's just that nobody's using it. Nobody cares about the logic.
Yeah.
Exactly. So then why even do any analysis on the chart? There's no logic. It's just up only. That's what I said 15 minutes ago. So I don't even know what we're still having the discussion. I don't even know why I was asked to give the analysis.
No. The point was that it could be too fresh and too young to apply this level of like technical analysis scrutiny to it. That's the only point we were making. It's not that it's irrelevant.
Yeah, that's the only.
Yeah, can I kind of suggest that it's where we've got a little more than 15 minutes till the end of the first weekly candle in December. Total 3 is trying to break.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah. Bitcoin is possibly going to close its first daily and weekly candle above 100K.
Yep. Hey, the 60 Minutes program's about to start. 15 minutes. Brad Garlinghouse is going to be on that program talking about XRP. That's a big deal right now. Yeah, don't want to miss all this shit. This is big stuff. I would suggest. But
quiet. And I just want to wrap this whole thing up with that. We agree with most of what you're saying, right? We agree with everything that you're actually everything that you're saying. We agree with. We're just telling you that. Also, on the flip side, there's a chance that this doesn't happen, right? Like the market.
Yeah, I know the flip side, and fucking meme coins do ridiculous shit that nobody understands that defies technical analysis. It's just I'm saying if you're looking for fun, like
if you think that you're going to get the last word ever, you're just delusional. So just leave it after. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go.
When you say, "Hey, what's your analysis on this chart?" and someone gives the analysis,
they're not allowed.
When you're looking for technical analysis, you're looking for a rational reason or a rationale behind where you should buy, where you should sell. But then, what's the point of giving analysis if there is no rationale and everyone's just like, okay, I'm just going to buy it no matter where it is? What is the point?
Just out of curiosity.
Wait, real quick. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and then Kwai can say whatever back. Like right now, I can buy in 5K. Right, this is the rationale I'm giving you. Logic, right? This is my logic that I'm giving. I can just purchase 5K right now because the market cap is so small that we will break that trend line that you have, and then we can go on a crazy ass run, right? And that's what I'm trying to tell you, that this is so small that people like us can impact it and influence it in such a great way that it could detract from your TA, your classical TA, that it would be really effective on another chart. And that's the only counter argument I'm giving you. And I'm saying that it could happen, but you can also be right. And that's the rationality of it, right? I'm not saying that up only for no reason. I'm saying up only because I could put 5K in right now, and then you're wrong, right? That's why I'm saying that's my rationale.
Yeah, we get it.
Exactly. There's no analysis to give other than the fact that this is where people have been buying from.
You both made your points. I heard Kettle and Eve both trying to chime in.
Go ahead.
I'd like to hear some other thoughts out there.
Yep, we could talk about something else too. Whatever you guys want.
Yeah, let's get this. Let's watch this price action and.
Yeah, we heard we got the gist of it about 15 minutes ago or more. We're just going in circles.
Finally, Bitcoin's doing what it needs to do.
Yeah, Bitcoin's looking really good, approaching $101,000. Oh yeah, getting there. XRP seems to be rallying into the start of the program, 60 minutes. I don't know, like, who knows when the actual story starts. In American 60 minutes, is there 3 stories or 1 story for that program, or for that episode?
I think it kind of varies, but there's multiples. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if they've got something really big, it could be the whole show, but I doubt they're going to talk about XRP the whole show.
Yeah, because in Australia, they divide it into 3 stories. In the 60 minutes, you get 20-minute stories, each story.
Is this buy the rumor, sell the news event though?
It could be. Yes, it could be. So prepare for a big corrective move on XRP, potentially. I guess it depends on the nature of what is said on the program, maybe. But there is a rally going up into it. Bit of a corrective candle here now on the 5-minute chart. Maybe it'll just get real volatile and crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I do have SNL PTSD about events, calendar type events and television shows and whatnot, data releases.
Yep, I agree. I have similar PTSD.
Yeah.
So what's going on now in the chart? We just mentioned like 1,000 things going on. What's the next one? What's like the first one on the clock?
Yeah, so well, we've got the weekly close coming up in 12 minutes. That's a big deal. Not just daily, but weekly. And then on that,
over the 100,000. Sheesh.
Yeah, we're nicely above 100,000. We're 100,600, so we're approaching that 100,001. Sorry, 101,000.
And if we get a little push here, total 3 could close a candle above the previous all-time high, which would be big.
Amen.
Let's see if I think there's a.
It's been such a weird weekend. The markets. I mean, there's been some stuff moving, but it's been such a quiet, calm weekend in crypto. I don't know if we're gonna get a little push in this last 11 minutes or not.
There is a preview for the story. Oh, Bitcoin's pushing now. Very nice.
Hey, yo.
There's a little excerpt from tonight's
Any lawmaker.
Crypto for all of us.
Brad Garlinghouse's cryptocurrency company and 2 others contributed $144 million to support pro-crypto Republicans and Democrats running for Congress. 85% won.
It's incredible.
So, in your mind, is the message for any lawmaker looking to run for office that they have to take your industry seriously? Fear your industry?
Crypto for all of us.
Brad Garlinghouse's crypto.
Okay. Little demo from the story. Hopefully the reporter, like the do you say reporter or the the 60 Minutes lady? Hopefully she's fair and just open-minded with it and they don't try and make like a spin on it, like a fear angle.
101,000.
A journo, that's what I was trying to think of, a journalist. Yeah, man, 101k. Look at that. That was a big push in that last block of 15 minutes. 5 minutes even.
XRP pushing into this. Is it on at 7, Rick?
Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Which is daily close, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good. I've got a link to the actual 60 Minutes live. I'll put it in general. Hopefully it actually broadcasts at the right time so you can watch it. I'm hesitant to put it on my live stream just because I don't want to run into copyright strikes or anything like that. 60 minutes.
Yeah, it might get taken down. I was thinking the same thing right now, but then I was like, I don't want to risk getting taken down randomly.
Yeah.
Or a copyright strike or something.
Yeah. Someone could play it within the Discord, like you can, share your screen and play it that way, but just as long as it stays off YouTube, I think. Yeah, Bitcoin's really moving. That's cool. Go on the hourly time frame.
Gonna be a fun week, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big week. Fingers crossed for continuation.
People getting that gay, happy cheer. I even got that going on. You're more frivolous with money. People buying tops. It's gonna be fun, man.
People buying tops.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, people are good at buying tops. That's why all this shit keeps going higher year over year.
Doge is pushing for 47.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Yep. Ethereum's got a nice push here too. Same with Solana, XLM.
I just watched something that made me want to not sell my XRP so aggressively.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a few things, just looking around. Just the way XRP is explained, man. Its functionality. It's like what it's going to be used for. I don't want to sound like a salesman, but I encourage anybody to look into what XRP is going to be used for. I'll put it at that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're just trying to shill it.
It's literally the only crypto that has real world use case right now and legal clarity. That's so fucking crazy to think about, man.
Yeah, I forgot to post all that Twitter stuff I found, but there's like, you go on Twitter, like the talk about that coin is different compared to everything else. Like it's very, 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 worldly. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, dude, the RL USD thing that they're launching, it gives them a giant advantage, man. Like on the market, because if they're going to be used for cross-border payments the way that it's intended to be used since 2012 when they created the inception of the token, having a built-in stablecoin into the ecosystem that's already approved by the New York committee, I forget what they're called. There's a committee that in New York that has to make sure that the stablecoin is compliant. It's already compliant, and like banks require a certain compliance code, and XRP and a few other things have that compliance code, and they're the only ones in crypto that do.
Yeah. So I want to stress to everyone listening is that this XRP rally into the 60-minute story, it could be a big corrective, like take profit, like sell the news type thing. So be cautious of that. And if you are in a trade on it, maybe trail it with a trailing take profit so that you lock in those gains rather than walk it all the way back or whatever. And,
yeah, if you're trying to get an XRP here and you didn't like it below $1 and you're getting in here, just think about how much riskier that is for anybody looking to do that. I wouldn't advise it, even if it is going to go really high.
Yeah, it is the FOMO play. If you're buying on 60 minutes, like it's like buying DOGE at SNL kind of thing. Just gotta be careful with that shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Unless you own all the XRP. Does anyone here own all of it?
Say again?
No, it was a joke. I was saying if you own all the XRP, then we don't got a problem. If anybody in here owns all of it. Yeah,
what's the over/under on Robinhood blocking XRP sales in the next hour?
Oh, dude, that's one thing that's always like pisses me off. Whenever there's a big event like this, I don't know if you guys remember, but Bitcoin had a really big dip once because of a bot issue. I think it was even involved with Robinhood, but all the exchanges removed people's stop losses, and I was like, what the heck is going on here? Do you guys remember that? Like all these futures exchanges, like everybody's stop loss just didn't work. And when the price dipped, it just went through everybody's stop loss and they got wrecked.
That's wild.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was in, what was that, 2022 or 2021?
21, I think.
Yeah, man. I remember a bunch of people in here got wrecked. But god damn. I was one of the lucky few that the stop loss fucking caught, I think. But damn. It was, I think we went all the way down. I think we went down to like 40K from 60 all the way down to 40 in, I think it was like 3 minutes or 10 minutes or something. I don't know.
We got 3 minutes until weekly close. XRP's getting pretty volatile on the 1 minute here. You got pumps.
Wasn't the SNL also the reason? I mean, it's because Elon, what he said, rather than buy the rumor, sell the news, he said it's something, whatever.
Right, no, it was more like a joke.
No, but the buy the rumor, sell the news is like, no matter what. Do you guys remember the B word event?
Well, he called it a Ponzi scheme. That definitely didn't do it any favors.
Yeah, that definitely didn't do any favors. But I'm saying the buy the rumor, sell the news thing is like...
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's a real thing from before even Elon. Like, you remember the B word event? You guys remember where all these big crypto people went and talked about crypto? Dude, they literally would not stop talking positively about crypto. But midway through, the freaking thing just tanked. So, and that's just the part of the nature of these sort of things. People buy the rumor, and a lot of times they try to hold it as long as possible, but they see that there's a eventual dip, and a lot of people try to get early. You see it actually a lot on pump.fun coins. Like it's very common for coins to get to 90K right before the right before getting put on an exchange, and then just crashing, because people do not want to risk only selling at 100K. They want to get out at 9, like, because they know that they're getting out earlier than the other people. Other people already have the idea, when it gets to 100K I'll sell, but they're like, you know what, I need to beat them if I want to be ahead of the curve, so I have to sell at 90. And that's where you get a lot of these sort of events. Like,
yeah, but with Sui, they had a major conference and the price just shot up after the conference, man. It did like a fucking 3-4x after that.
Final minute.
I mean, and it was going up. It was going up towards the conference also. Like, they had a major this, so it was going up, and after the conference, it just shot up even more. You know.
I think that's the anomaly, though. Like, the normal price action is that it retraces during the conference, because what happens is that people see, hey, after the conference, all the hype is already over. Who's gonna sell? Well, I'm gonna sell right when the conference starts, right? I'm not gonna wait till after to find out. I'll sell now, because now I'm in profit, and that's the logic behind it. Beef at your dad.
We've got 20 seconds now till this weekly close.
Anyone gonna stream?
I am streaming.
Thank you, me.
Thank you.
I've got total 3 weekly on mine.
But yeah, total 3, total Bitcoin, highest daily and weekly candle close of all time.
Hey, man.
All right, there's the daily. There's the weekly and daily. It's a fresh week.
It's time, boys.
XRP's, oof.
Yeah, it's time to send this shit to the moon.
A little bit of a pullback on XRP rather.
Time to consolidate for another week, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Yeah. You never know.
That's probably what we're gonna do.
So what was Bitcoin's weekly candle? Let's have a look at that. Bullish engulfing, I suppose, off last week. XRP, definitely a bullish engulf, like a just continuation week candle. So fresh week, see what happens. Alright, the program's starting, it seems.
One of the costliest ransomware attacks in history happened here in Las Vegas.
First weekly candle close above the 7-year-long channel as well, above the heart line. It's a pretty big deal. Last time we crossed the heart line was in December 2020, and we made a move straight to the top. So last time we were here, we made a 300% move.
That was like December 11th and up.
Yeah.
What does the dominance chart look like after the close? Is it positive or sad?
I think it's trying to find a bottom here around 55%. There sure is a lot of volume. If not, though, there's a macro support at 53% and then down at...
I'm Bill Whitaker. I'm Anderson Cooper. I'm Sharon Alfonsi. I'm John Wertheim. I'm Cecilia Vega. I'm Scott Pelley. Those stories and more on our 60 Minutes channel.
They got a lot of people, a lot of journalists in 60 Minutes. Jeez. Oh, corrective candle there on Bitcoin's run there. XRP's pulling back. Doge.
Stretching back the rubber band. Let's go.
Yeah, hopefully. So,
Hello?
Johnny, yo.
Are we playing the audio from this thing on YouTube?
No, I just played that little section that was those stories and more. That's it. It should be fine. That won't flag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. With the ticking clock sound. Tick, tick, tick. I might go watch it on my phone while the stream's up.
Did somebody say they were going to stream like the 60 minutes?
I think the first story is about a spider. Okay, so it's not that one.
Is it the itsy bitsy spider?
He's talking about scattered spider. I don't know what that's all about. Is that Graham Messick, the guy talking?
Sure. So no.
What was the question, sorry?
Did somebody say that they were going to stream the 60 Minutes event in the
yeah, I don't know.
Discord?
I can't.
I thought Meatcube said he was going to. Why?
Oh, I thought that was for the daily close, because we were talking about the daily close, and then somebody asked, are you streaming it? And I said yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, I'll put the link to that 60 Minutes up in the general chat if you just want to watch it by yourself. Or
thanks, Rick.
rather. You're right, all good. I'm going to watch it on my phone, but I think that first story is some other story, so it's not yet.
I'm streaming it this week. Got it.
Cool, thanks, Doji.
dear XRP community.
Pre-recorded event will upload on CBS and be available at 7:38 p.m. Eastern time, based on past posts on CBS, is what they're saying. So it's like, so we're basically 30 minutes away, is what you guys are saying. Insane, guys. We have almost, I've never had this many live viewers before. This is so crazy. Second story. Okay. Yeah, we're chilling. We're still 20.
So we've got about 46 people in the stream. Remember to smash the like button, guys. Subscribe if you like it. Like and subscribe.
What a day.
Money.
It's interesting how they're running a story about like scammers and hackers and things in this episode of 60 Minutes, like you know, baiting everyone's mind up, setting a tone. You know what I mean? Hopefully, it's it means nothing.
Then they're going to say, this is how you avoid all that. You use XRP.
Yeah, like what are they? They're building into something. It's a technology episode of 60 Minutes, I suppose.
that it's up yet.
The BFUD's trying to break a local high here.
I've never seen or heard Luke so excited.
Samson, is that you?
Yeah, you're so quiet, Sammy.
Let me change it. Hold on.
Every time, man. Fucking thing.
Cover your ears.
Check.
Yeah, that's a bit better, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to speak up.
Yeah, this mic isn't showing in the Discord.
Are you watching 60 Minutes, Sammy?
No, I didn't. Not yet. I just came in and I saw that video, but
yeah, Brad. He's not on yet, but they're just still running the first story. But Brad Garlinghouse should be on.
Chainlink's trying to make a nice push here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Chainlink pumped right before we pulled back.
Yep.
Yesterday or day before, I can't remember. But yeah, it seems to want to run right before a pullback recently.
Yeah.
Or
yeah, I was saying
during a pullback.
I've never heard Luke so excited about a coin.
I have.
I don't know. What's another coin, Luke, that you really made this much on? Maybe.
BFUDs. No.
BFUD.
Oh, I remember him during Zilliqa. He was fucking killing it, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
wait, when
think
was
about the
when he
fucking
did
tail
that?
on this fucking cat, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was probably Bitcoin, maybe.
Exactly.
I don't know. Can't remember.
Well, I'm excited tomorrow when the stocks open. I hope SMCI doesn't wash me out, but otherwise I'll be stuck in it for who knows how long.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good day. Hopefully we get a good solid week. The scary thing
Christmas,
is the stock market's been running pretty hot for the last however many months, you know?
They call it the Santa Claus rally.
Yeah.
Like
Santa
end of
rally.
year. Yeah.
I mean, I think things will remain optimistic until we, get inauguration next year, and we got a whole new office with a different approach to the current office. So yeah, I mean, the market's already ambitious about it, so hopefully that's a good indication.
Yeah.
We'll see. See what happens.
Changing of the guard, the president and everything.
That's it. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Ceremony. Swearing in.
And then the other side always hates, like, when someone comes in and tries to make things better. It seems it's like,
the opposition.
Well, make love, not make love, not war. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. Even though he's probably going to have to pay dollars to do it.
The opposition will
Or
always
crypto.
oppose and be critical of whoever's in office.
If Elon talks him into it, he'll say, you know what? Just give him some freaking crypto. Give him Doge and then they start trading it, and it'll help the whole ecosystem. You know what I mean? It will influence others to really pull into that, and that would be nice.
Yeah.
Because it is going to. They're agreeing it's gold now. It's not competing against the dollar. It's competing with gold.
And
if Clive's listening, he can come in and debate that. But that's what's going to happen.
And
Seriously,
do you think
it really is?
Once the SEC gets its new chair and everything's fresh, started up again, maybe the like the big funds like BlackRock, etc., maybe they're holding off doing their applications for ETFs, like new ones, crypto ETFs, until that new SEC is functioning. You know what I mean? That's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean,
if I had a fund and I
it's
wanted
not
to
too-
put an application through, I would wait. I would wait until the new chair
Right.
gets in, perhaps. If they're supposed to be a bit more friendly to crypto, a bit more receptive to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a few weeks away, but I mean, as far
Yeah.
as the new year, but I mean, I believe Solana is the next one.
Yeah, Solana will be there. I think there's rumors of
What-
an
is
XRP
there any other one?
ETF. Yeah, there's rumors of an XRP ETF going in.
Okay.
There's rumors of a cryptocurrency. What do you call it? Man, I'm having brain fog. An index, a crypto index ETF. So a handful of cryptos will be
a basket. Yeah.
yeah,
they
like a
call it
basket.
A basket.
Yeah. Exactly.
But so then you break it down to XRPs like finance. I don't know what exactly Solano. You guys know more than me about that, maybe. I don't know what that is.
Well, Solana is it's like another version of Ethereum. It's another protocol that basically is something that you can build other crypto projects on Solana. So Solana is like if you think about
building block. Yeah.
Yeah. If you think about a layer, because Ethereum and Solana are both layer ones, which means they are a base layer, which means you can build on them. So it's like installing Windows or Mac OS on your computer. That is the base layer, and then you go and install different programs on that, like say Microsoft Word or Google Chrome, or you know what I mean. Like these are
That's an
things.
excellent definition. Yeah.
Yeah,
For a comparison.
it's just the base. Yeah, it's the base layer, which you can then add layer 2s onto, which is
Yeah, but BlackRock doesn't give a fuck, man. They went with Bitcoin and ETH ETFs against the bloody, the Gary and all that shit, at the peak of whatever rubbish. So they don't give a damn, and they got it approved. They don't care. They just want the money. You know what I mean? Whatever platform is making money, they'll get into, and that's what they've done forever, and they're very successful at it. But they'll just space it out because they don't want to overlap and confuse the shit out of everything. So like Bitcoin took a while, then ETH is picking up now, so they'll wait for ETH to become fucking a big dog, and then they will start. That's because they want to space it out.
Yeah.
And it not only that, but look at Microsoft is following Michael Saylor's idea of putting it on the books. Yeah, that's not true.
There's currently an ad break on 60 Minutes, so that I think that means the next story is on after this ad break. Just a little heads up.
This is amazing now that finally, they're accepting more and more.
The FBI and the Grim Reaper. This is some FBI story now. Second story.
We're still getting the drone stories over here. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I think it's all government. They're testing new. Yeah, they're testing new things they're developing, and I don't know why they don't just come out and say it, but
probably because it has something to do with urban warfare, on our continent, and they don't want to panic people in that regards because we're probably that close to it.
Really? You think they're going to use it for that?
Well, I mean, like look at the kind of look how they're flying around and kind of like they're scanning the area and shit, right? And they're also intimidating the FBI agents that are investigating it by flying over their houses and shit. And it's also strange and scary. Like how does America's authority figures, whatever, military, FBI, how do they not take care of a situation when needed, right? Like the balloons, and they waited until it reached the sea, right?
Exactly.
They're gonna let the fucking Chinese scan the whole fucking nation like that, right? Now they got the drones and they're not doing anything about it. It's been since late November that this has been happening, and they're not doing anything about it.
I'd love the
And then everything else, right? That to me seems like infiltration in our country through these open borders and whatnot. You know, that both Canada and the U.S. is dealing with. There's so many different factors, you know, leading towards whether, you know, World War III or Civil War or whatever, but that something's going to happen on our own continent. So many different things leading to that.
Well, I mean, Donnie was, I heard him mention something about over in his area, Carolina area, the Chinese have taken over a lot of the farmlands down there, and
yeah, and the Chinese have taken over a lot of the political and financial sectors in Canada as well.
It's not that they took it over; we sold it to them. You know.
Yeah, that's basically how they play that game. Yeah.
But how about this? You think? I don't think it can be, because the present government with Biden in it isn't going to be using these to hunt down immigrants like the criminals, and maybe they are. Maybe that there's some of the people over there saying, you know, we got to clean this up before we leave, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well,
I think they're all going to dump it on Trump. And
you know what else tripped me out was the fact that they're saying that the FBI is leading this investigation with the drones because that the American airspace is their domain. And with this whole thing about this FBI corruption with these trials and everything, and the Biden administration and so on, you know, all these FBI things that's been going on for the past 8 years. And now, you know, again, the Democrats are being threatened, you know, being pushed out of office and whatnot. It kind of makes me think that factions in the FBI are doing this, you know, stirring up something.
The last minute thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And then think about how many years have people been citing these lights in the sky that are in one area, and then they disappear and end up in another area so fast. And then you see the video of these drones. Did you see how fast they move?
Yeah, like how fast they're returning and whatnot. Like planes do not do that.
It well, yeah, because they're drones. I mean, they have multiple propellers. I have them here in my back friggin' yard because I'm over near Trump's golf course, and they're all over this area. They're not only over here; they're down all over the different countries even. But the technology is released, is what it is, and it's amazing. But it's been tested for years. When you see these people on the news or whatever online, you'll see, oh yeah, what is that? And they're filming it, and we all like, oh, that's just a hologram or somebody's doing something funny. But it really
hefty correction here on the move. Sorry, just price action.
That's all right. I'm sorry for bringing this whole thing up, maybe. But yeah, I kind of say, wow, they've been doing this for years, and nobody took it really serious until now, because you can buy a friggin' drone anywhere on Amazon, But now they're bigger government drones, and they are quick. I mean, it's amazing because they change direction anyway. Even the jets that they have, you see how they land vertically, right? They fly, they come in real quick, and then they stop, and then they drop down, and it's that's like their engines just invert, and then they pull them down. It's amazing. But the drones don't, they're designed differently where they don't have to do anything. It's just a saucer with a bunch of propellers in the bottom. It's kind of simple when you think about it. It's the propulsion what are you using for propulsion? It can't be electric. It's got to be a high, some kind of a fuel that's doing this. I don't know what it would be, but
I wouldn't really say fuel. I'd say more of an energy.
Like
energy, but like an energy that you could kind of harness,
Right.
And then there's gyroscopes in there probably. Try to keep it, stable. Oh, dude, there's so many. Look at the cars, the designing of these supercars now. There's I think it's Supercar Blondie. If you look that up, and she goes and shows you all the new technology on cars, like performance, electric and hydrogen and whatever, and all the things they built into it. You don't even have a steer. You just get in the car and sit back, put your hand on the console area and push forward and back and side to side, and that's how you steer it. Or you don't even have to steer it. But they're exotic
Bitcoin's
looking.
back under 100,000. Bit of a dip going on. XRP's pulling back.
Yeah, I came in to say I was going to pump SHIB and DOGE. Did it do anything? Crispy still pumping B-Fuzz.
Bib and Bonk kind of are going down.
Yeah, he must be. B-Fuzz just made a little local high here.
Well, it's good nobody's selling. I mean, they did sell. Somebody sold a little bit earlier, I thought, but
yeah, quite sold some, I think, but
coming back on the climb now.
No, somebody made a big sell early this morning. It's worth a couple $1,000.
What again? I bet.
If this is bouncing off 100,000, that's nuts.
Somebody sold almost 12 million earlier today.
Well, if it keeps this, zone, I mean, people will see, oh, they're not just dumping it. What is this? And they're going to be curious, and they'll, kind of sucks them in, and all the stuff you guys are doing, B and Jeru, and what Crispy's doing, everybody just putting it out there. It's actually is very good. Matter of fact, I applaud.
A different person sold 12 million earlier too.
Yeah, but can you tell how much they're putting into it, Kwai? Like, I guess to just do the math, maybe, or man.
I mean, I can see the address. I would have to find the address of where they bought this one dude that sold at 1:02 a.m. Like basically last night, early this morning, somebody put 237 in, and they took out 236, and then they bought right back in for another 237. This guy bought 1980, sold for 1981, so that must be a bot. And that was the same person bought and sold. Yeah, at the same time.
You know what's funny?
There's not many huge transactions.
I was thinking about this yesterday, and I said, I don't know. It's just, as a joke, I'm just bringing it up. But you remember when we all signed on the Bs, and we said, why don't we pump a coin or pump something that, and B was against it, right? Because it was like a new platform, maybe, I don't know. But he was against this whole thing that we're kind of doing, but then again, none of you guys were degens like OG and myself and a few others trading next gen and shit. But it just shows you that it can be done, and it could be a successful thing. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, we're not pulling no rug out, is what we're, I'm not saying we're doing that, but just the thought of doing it, B was against it. And I think Coley, if you're there, if you have anything to say about it, but
I wish you could have a utility like. I guess our utility is to come in here and learn from people how to trade. You could use that as a utility. Knowledge of low leverage.
Yeah, kind of like encouraging people to get involved in communities, starting up their own communities.
Yeah, because people see that, oh God, it's so easy to do it, and that's what's happening. And like Serrano mentioned to Shammy when he created Timely, he said you should have created it as a utility, but it was too late.
Whoop.
That's what he's doing now.
The VFUDs is not supposed to have any. It's a community coin. It's not a utility coin. So I mean, it's just not like what it's meant for. And then, like, what he was against was like coordinated, like pumping and coordinated trading, because you're in an environment where there are people that are making trades. Like it's not healthy to be having people following other people's trades and doing whatever. I mean, looking at other people's trade setups, things like that. But to be on here just trying to like do coordinated trading and stuff like that it can get very dirty and very scammy, and that's obviously not the environment that we want here.
Yeah, I understand it's not exactly what what we were hearing back then. It was more like trading with each other as a team. We're not doing that. We're just trading together as a team, not like selling and buying each other, that kind of thing, which is done all the time, but you got to have a lot of money to do that too. Yeah, I know Coley Shammy's trying to do a utility now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold out of that weeks ago, and then he said he hit everybody up on because he was getting scared about that exchange, but whatever. I just saw something else moving, and I jumped on that, but.
Five-minute BTC looks insane, going down.
Yeah, the shakeout before tomorrow, probably. Let's look at the 4 hour. Rick, what are you still there, Rick? Or did he fall asleep? It's still early. It can't be. Who else is in here? That's a lot of people I don't know. Meet there. Total 3 is dropping along with Bitcoin evidently. It's just going down here to the volume area.
Not enough panic selling going on here.
Oh no, right here.
I'm just being
silly. Yeah, I mean, here I'll post this. Bitcoin looks like it just came down here to grab this higher volume buying area, buying and selling. On the it's like the volume.
I just see a long trip to the 76K.
No.
Believe me, it is.
I think people are going to be way too confident seeing this price staying up.
Haven't had a bloody Monday in a while.
I feel like it's going to bounce somewhere around here.
You might short XRP going into the solving news event. tell you what, Pepe is holding up like a boss.
Fairly big corrective dip there on XRP.
I am.
Seems like XRP story is only going to be like 10 minutes long or something.
Well,
Could be a solid bounce here for XRP. For that.
Hello. Hello. Is
What's
anyone
up,
here?
babe?
What's up? So when we were talking earlier about the BTC, buy the rumor, sell the news. BTC, XRP, all that. Did it happen?
Where's the
Oh yeah, dude. You could have shorted the start of 60 minutes, and it would have been a really nice short for XRP to take.
Oh yeah. That's like common, like the common idea, or what's the word? The fundamental, or no? What's the word? The traditional. Yeah.
It's like a fairly, like, we're getting used to seeing it now. Like, even on the ETF approval, like when it became official, there was a sell-off. There was a big sell-off.
That's like the most bullish news that could have came out for crypto, and it still had a sell-off.
That's right. Yeah. But then like give it, a few days, and then the inflows, like the actual fundamental impact of the ETFs took hold, and you had Wall Street coming in, buying the ETFs, which caused it to come back up.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens when the actual story airs here in a few minutes. But to me, it looks like it was just trying to dump the price a little bit and clear out, get some liquidations, clear some liquidity.
Okay, so I have a little theory. Someone's going to convince Michael Saylor to use the word hustle to describe BTC in this 60 minutes thing, and we're going to see like a 45% retracement. It's going to be so nice. I'm just kidding.
Way.
I'm joking about an SNL thing. I'm just joking about
okay.
another SNL, but for BTC.
Yeah, that would be so fucking annoying. Like, I think we need to. I think with BTC, we kind of have to get past this whole like influencers making money off it phase. I think we need to like just get this thing into global adoption phase, right? Like everybody has Bitcoin. Like when you go to the bank, they say, "Oh, do you want your savings to be put into blah blah blah, or do you want it to be put into Bitcoin?" Like that's where we need to get to.
I want more though.
Yeah, if it dips, then that's just more time for us to purchase.
Or have like purchase rewards on your Visa, like with ShakePay. Or with the remaining, like what's remaining off the last dollar on the purchase will be put into the Bitcoin wallet. I want to see more of that in like stores, cashbacks and stuff like that. Rewards programs.
It's funny that BFUDs is trending with BTC. Like there was a retracement when BTC retraced.
So is that it? They didn't run the story? The fuck?
No, they always do a weird thing where like they start playing credits like they're second to like the commercial before the show's actually over. It's weird.
So this is going to be like a little quick 5-minute story then. It's like a quick appearance.
I'm all in.
Shit. They scammed us into watching the whole program just to hang out for the last 5 minutes.
I mean, it's 60 minutes. It's not a terrible show. It's not as good as Australia's 60 minutes, though.
Yeah. It's very dramatic, Australia.
I love it.
Well, it'll be good to get this all out of the way. Let the market settle back into where it wants to be. I almost kind of hate event things, like calendar things.
Oh, overtime. Hey.
Yeah, who cares about Andre? Let's get to XRP.
Holy, look at that mozzarella.
She sounds Australian, this reporter. So how long does overtime last? 60 minutes? Is it like half an hour?
Not sure.
How long is 60 minutes? 3 minutes or 4? No, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like they're defying the name of the program by making it half an hour extra.
Hey, the dollar store is up here. Cheapest thing you could get is $2.
Let's go.
Motherfuckers don't want Bitcoin to dump any further. I'm looking at SHIB and Bonk on the 1 hour, and they're really trying to dip below their respective wicks, and they won't. They just won't. I've been watching it for the past 10 minutes as Bitcoin does this, and they just won't break through.
Mm-hmm. On it.
Jerry, are you in here?
To do like an 8-second XRP thing. What the?
No, and it's weird. I just found some tweets with like a 13-minute segment, so I think it like didn't air, but they're like posting it separately or some shit. I don't.
Oh, really?
haven't figured it out. Yeah, I'll put the
That's
tweet
weird.
in general.
I guess they're still on the sidelines about it.
I don't know. Like, I haven't confirmed if it's like
I mean,
real from the show or not.
It ends up being an SNL parody.
They just decided to fully not air it at all. They're just like, nah, screw it. We'll put on a Russian story instead. Ukrainian story.
Why did you buy back in?
Hey guys, beef fudge just dropped 15%. Is now a good time to buy?
I don't know. I bought.
I bought.
Did you buy?
Yeah, I'm going to right now.
I'd buy.
Or maybe 60 Minutes, like whatever they're streaming live is not the actual show that was on tonight, because like, I don't know.
Oh shit, I did the
weird.
wrong shit.
Like it could be a past episode, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, because all the stories we were seeing, it like on my screen, it was saying originally aired like November 10th and shit.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So
You're
I
right.
think they like can't like
They
live stream for free the shit that people like pay for cable and stuff to have.
Yeah, okay. Yep. So maybe there wasn't a story and we're gonna have to just watch it back rather than. Yeah, I gotcha.
There should be some clips on Twitter here soon then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I posted it in general.
Oh well. Gave it a shot.
You might see a bounce back.
Damn, dude, this fucking swap shit is so confusing.
Like the slippage part?
No, the swapping part. I want to swap. Okay, Solana. No. Solana for BFUDs. Fuck. Max. You don't have sufficient balance to complete this transaction.
You need some Solana to count for the fees.
I know, but how do you do that without fucking...
You have to send yourself some Solana so that you can have enough to buy back in.
Hey, Kwai.
Yeah.
Are you doing it from your what are you doing it on? I mean,
The
are you
Phantom
doing it
app on my iPad.
Hold on, I think I got it. I'm gonna share it. Hold on. That working?
Dude, why can't I just search up BFUDs on the fucking radio?
I just buy it on Pump.Fun. Oh shit! I think we went back up, Kwai. I think we're already back up.
It should be on your wallet, no?
Looks like big
Oh my
crypto
God,
showing
dude.
Doge's thing.
Yeah, we're back up to 160,000 market
Oh,
cap.
no shit. That dip got bought up.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Buying all the tops.
Swap.
Yeah, I'm up like 50 grand on it now. What?
No.
No, you're not. There's no way you're at 50 grand. The shit only has 150,000.
How do you say that?
I'm up like $3 million on BFUD. I'm up $3 million on BFUD. Meanwhile, it only has like
That would be like
100,000.
33% of the liquidity.
That's gonna be no, they're not. What if I put 5 grand
All right,
in
guys,
it?
I'm gonna go. See you guys. I'm gonna be working on some stuff in the background for. Oh my god, we just broke out of this freaking bull flag that we were in. Oh my god. Look at the chart on YouTube that I have of this. We were in a bull flag before and we broke out the top of it. Now we're in a different bull flag like a bullish pennant, and we broke out of that one too. Hopefully this shit continues. Keep going, you fuck. All right, I gotta go, guys. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Getting suspicious. That shit always seems to pump or dump every time he leaves.
Look at these friggin' elephants. Are you guys still watching 60 Minutes?
I was like, I'm trying to watch a chart. I'm trying to watch 60 Minutes, and I'm trying to watch this.
60 Minutes is some old news. It's like, it's not going to do anything to the charts. Why even fucking watch that shit?
Well, no, they're showing elephants now or some shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I pulled up the one on Twitter that was about Ripple, and it's old, man. It's no sense. You can watch it whenever. I know ApeCoin's moving. Let's go.
Fuck.
Who you got any NFTs? Who has NFTs?
Oh my god.
I've got
getting fucking top signals, man.
I've got some NFTs, but I don't.
Up signal after top signal.
I have
can't
a cool
log into my fucking wallet with the NFTs that I've got.
I think I paid like $140 for Kurt Cobain's NFT. What, 2 years ago? And it's cool NFT. It changes colors. It's really cool, but I don't think I have it for sale. I haven't been on that site in that time period, man. I don't know what it's doing, but
I don't know where the fuck my keys went.
I don't think.
I wonder if I have a picture of my keys somewhere.
yeah, right. On an old phone that you gave back to Apple or something.
No, I actually have it. So I need to search through it, to be honest.
Holy.
What up?
You see that fucking mozzarella?
No.
Mozzarella and crust.
I sure did. I knew who.
It's not the carnivore, but
I think mozzarella cheese is good though. I think it does got like no sugar in it.
Homemade from raw milk from the fucking farm, bro.
Why are you asking Coley to look at it? You know who the fuck the mozzarella
Because we were
king
talking about it earlier.
is.
Yeah, we were just discussing it earlier.
And it looks so yummy.
Dude, I've been making chicken fritters, and tonight I had chicken teriyaki. But I don't have any mozzarella. How did you make it? I know you could do it with regular whole milk, and then
yeah, you can use regular pasteurized milk, but This is raw milk from the farm, and it's just milk and vinegar, bro. No red, none of that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that.
milk.
I saw that video on how to do it, but I never tried it
fucking
yet.
phenomenal.
I
It's
tried
phenomenal.
making mayonnaise, and I know Coley makes mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's so
but
easy.
Coley, do you know how do you make it? Because I saw a video where they make hard-boiled eggs first,
No.
and then they chop them. You know, they pasteurize or whatever in the blender, right? Blend them up and then add whatever else. But
No, it's
I don't
literally
know.
it's raw egg and whatever type of oil or fat you want. You know, you can use even bacon grease.
Like olive oil or something.
Yeah, I
olive
tried.
oil. I use avocado oil. But you can use bacon grease.
Yeah.
You can use whatever you want.
I tried it, but what else do you put in it? Don't you put like salt or something? Or
Yeah, I mean it's like salt, vinegar. I mean I put a little bit of like mustard powder.
yeah, you have to put mustard, a little mustard. And how much do you make of it? Like a whole jar, or like how many eggs?
No. Like honestly, how much mayo do you plan on using? It depends on like you're like making a bunch of like
He sounds white, so a lot.
Yeah, half a jar. No,
Pepe just went into price discovery, new all-time high.
Nice.
On what? On beef fuds?
Pepe.
Oh, shit, I didn't open up my Gemini.
Yeah, I'm still holding that. I think, unless it washed.
Fuck. Oh, hey, Coley, have you ever tried MCT oil mayonnaise?
I have not. I mean, I use MCT oil every day because I actually put that on my coffee.
Yeah. That shit is good. Damn, bro, you're on some other shit. You're on some next level advanced shit. Because when you're telling me about the shit my dad does, then I know you're like a fucking chemist. Bro, I'll have to send you guys my dad's fucking little locker. Like, he's the Heisenberg whipping up fucking. This fool makes like his own vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C, all kinds of shit.
Fuck yeah, I like your dad.
Yeah, hold on, bro. I'll have to show you his rig. It is insane.
I never heard of that. What is that oil?
So it's the MCT oil is
it's a coconut oil. But it's not like it's just certain components of the coconut oil. It's just the fats. It's good for your brain.
It's one of the it's an oil that is able to penetrate the blood-brain barrier, where like if you have neurological diseases or any type of other things, like you can connect medicines to it and it'll be delivered to your brain.
Oh, I need that. MNT.
MCT. Yeah. Hold on, it's psilocybin oil.
Holy shit.
No. But and then he also mixes these like lion's mane mushrooms and all this other like neurological repairing things, and so he uses MCT oil. But I've known MCT oil is pretty good, and I never thought about mayonnaise.
Amazing. MCT oil on Amazon. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean I buy mine on Amazon.
Organic. You got to get the organic though, right? Probably.
I'll show you the one that I get.
And I think they usually have it by almost in like gallon-sized vats at Costco too.
My Costco doesn't sell it anymore. That's why I had to go to Amazon. Like, fuck you, Amazon. Or Costco. I buy everything.
Maybe that's what happened, because I feel like that was kind of the same.
When you buy like vitamins or supplements on Amazon, do you go for it's like certain brands, like I don't know if it's Now Foods or there's a couple, Nature's Way maybe.
That's crap. I
yeah.
use specific brands that I use. Yeah.
Now Nature's Way and all that, but I think sometimes it depends on what you're getting. Like one brand will be better than other brands of a specific thing. So sometimes you got to like mix and match your plug.
Yeah, and then I read the comments. You know, like you just read what people are saying about it. Some people say, "Oh no, it's not as good as this one," or whatever. I always look at that too. I mean.
Yeah, I think sometimes if you're trying to do a specific thing, maybe some of them are like chemically engineered or got some type of component that is better for one thing. But if it's like general health, you're probably all right, unless there's something to do with absorption or digestion.
Most of them just end up having way too much or too little of what you actually need in it. Personally, I use Ancient Nutrition for most of my vitamins, but there's some other good companies as well.
Chili, where are you out of? Where do you live?
I'm at a big West Coast, West Side, California.
Nice. My nephew is out there, and I was just talking to him earlier. Washington State, on the coast there. He surfs out there, and he actually is a teacher. I think he's like, how old is he now? 30 something. Yeah.
Who's that?
My nephew.
Oh, okay,
my brother's kid, and I just texted him and said, yeah, you want to talk? And I told him. He said he lost. They laid him off like months ago because he was teaching. His wife works from home too, and they got 2 kids. And he said he tried going and taking other jobs teaching in schools, younger kids, I guess. He was doing college stuff, but they let him go because they killed the programs. And so now he was doing that, and he said it's terrible. The kids are always sick and getting him sick, or his kids. So I told him, I go, dude, even though I'm having issues with money, I would send you $100. Go check out this Blowfin, crypto. He knows about crypto, but he never, a lot of people are afraid to even touch it. But I said, I'll help you out if you want. I mean, and I'll show you how to make $100 on little leverage. It sounds crazy coming from me, but he said, yeah, well, let me look into it. And
well, what's interesting is I would say this has been the slowest year of my, 7-8 year career, and it's like every other year is freaking 4,000 hours, blah blah blah. But like this year I invested, or the last couple of years I invested all my money, blah blah blah, and now the hours slowed down a little bit. But like I haven't been stressing anything because I was like, I saved all that money. It's like if I need it, I'll sell some stuff. But to that other point is like, yeah, the economy is like you're hearing people, oh, I lost my job. This person had that thing happen. Oh, blah blah blah. So I think it's starting to set in, and hopefully Trump will turn some things around a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I sold. Somebody owed me money, and he gave me some of the equipment that the band had, and I sold the bass amp.
I was gonna say, I remember you saying that actually, but I think you said like headless guitar, and I was like, headless what?
Yeah. Well, that should be coming tomorrow or one of these days this week. Check it out. There's a brand that started it years ago, and people are using it a lot lately. I've seen on YouTube or whatever, and I'm like, I never did, but I said, you know what? It's a kit thing where I can do the finish work on it, and I'm into it's like a craft hobby thing. I'll do something wild on it, either wrap it or just have it painted or something. But so I sold this bass amp to this dude, and it was kind of shaky because it was on Facebook Messenger. He hit me up on, and he's from kind of like sounded like one of those like Nigeria or something, and he could barely understand English. But anyhow, I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna have my phone on me, and I have the police number, local police here. It's right down the street, just in case he tries to rob me or something.
Yeah.
So then he pulls, he comes in, and he's got his wife or the kid in the car. He's got a nice car, an SUV or whatever. And then I saw right away. But then when I brought him in the garage, and I had the amp out there, and I plugged it in and let him hear it. It was for his cousin that lives over there, and he's got to ship it over there. So in any case,
what the fuck?
Yeah, it was kind of because he had his hands in his friggin' coat pocket, and I was in the garage. He's coming behind me, and I stopped and let him come around me a little more so I could see his, what he's doing. And we were both kind of like, he probably was wondering too, like, is this guy? I mean, who's gonna try to rob somebody when they come to their home? When what I mean? Yeah. It's like you're at your home, they're gonna know who you are. So anyhow,
witnesses in the car, and there's no.
We were both a little weary. It was weird because, and I guess he probably gets that shit all the time, poor dude.
That's crazy.
Priced action.
It all worked out.
Priced action on BFUD.
On BFUDs? Crispy BFUDs? What?
Yeah, I'm on
170K market cap. I think that's a local high.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go.
BFUDs are pumping.
That's damn.
Yeah, that dip got bought right up, didn't it?
It sure did. Damn.
It's like you're sitting back and watching them fight for the BFUDs, and we're just like, yeah, go ahead.
Did you get any of that, Crispy?
No, I didn't get any
I
of that.
didn't either, man. I didn't.
I
Get
got
a
a couple
chance
bucks.
What the hell? What the hell, you guys? Someone creates a beautiful dip for you to buy, and you don't buy it.
Oh,
Did you get it, Kwai? It sounded like you didn't get it either.
He sold it, and he couldn't rebuy it, probably.
What's interesting is, did BFUDs dip with the regular stocks? Like all my stocks are dipping at the same time. Did they all correlate now?
I mean, there's no reason why it should, I guess, but it seems like it did. I don't know.
That's what I'm. That's actually getting crazy
because it still kind of goes off the price of Solana.
Oh, that's
so
right.
you would go with the price of Sol because it's a Sol pair.
Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool then. Then it's like, holy shit, if fucking Solana pumps again, that shit would go. Oh, that would be lit.
I mean, that's what makes sense to me. I could be wrong.
No, Solana goes up.
I never even thought about it like that, to be honest.
If Solana goes up, the price of BFUDs in relation in the BFUD Sol valuation will go down if Solana goes up.
Yeah.
Looks like there was on the 1 minute 3 big buys and then like a bunch of little tiny buys sprinkled in after.
What's a big buy? Like $500?
Like one whole Sol probably at least.
Yeah.
Like $240.
Over $1,000. Big.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I even said, hey guys, BFUD's dipped 15%. Is now a good time to buy?
And I said yes, and I bought.
Hell yeah. Damn it, Luke.
But I didn't know if you were being sarcastic.
No.
Well, I mean, I'm buying all over, so yeah.
I mean, it's not possible. He won't buy it. He only said he buys the tops.
Well, it didn't move. I mean, I'm up on my wallet. I bought what 2 days ago or whatever. Just a couple hundred.
Well, because we've kind of went crazy since then, Sammy. You've probably gone up quite a bit.
Yeah, well, that night he was pumping the shit out of it.
I mean, last night it went crazy when we got it, like.
But it went down. I'm up like $50 from what it was just in the half hour. So it must have. I guess it bounced right away, or no? Where are we at? And where are you looking at the chart? Are you on Pump or?
No, I'm watching it on Bird's Eye. Kwai linked it. It's in the BFUD channel. It's actually a really nice chart. I like it. I like the fact that I can use the tools on it and stuff too.
Nice. Did they pick another emoji or whatever for B? Because I was trying to do that last night, but I couldn't do any more on the AI. The one AI exchange or whatever I was using.
You talking about making memes? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, the memes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys still have till midnight tonight to get your
okay.
Get everything in, and then
and that's
pick
going
winners
on
tonight.
the
and
meme off, yeah.
Yeah. Pick winners tonight, and I'll send out BFUDs tomorrow.
I just wanted to mess with it. I'm not looking to win, but
I was just in the voice chat and somehow I was coming up on tip CC gifts and shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know who it was that was sending them out. I did my part to pump BFUDs.
Yeah, just by being in voice channel, you'll
yeah.
People are giving out tips.
I added like Drew Crypto adding to the hype.
Nice. Love it.
Oh, another question. Let me just find this. Chili, since you know, and Coley and whoever else, I mean, that silver crap that matches, talked me into buying and drinking some of that.
Colloidal silver, yeah.
Yeah,
I use that.
Did you ever try it?
I even run it through a neti pot when I have a sinus infection.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a bottle of it last year. I guess it was. I don't know what I did with that. I know I didn't finish
I
it.
remember it was when you were having that like ear, jaw, whatever infection.
I had
don't turn purple
going on because like even the carpal tunnel crap, out of nowhere. I think it was a reaction to the damn vaccines that I had.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've heard about the vaccine actually attacking joints.
Yeah.
And I don't know my dad knows about that, but I don't know why it does it.
I'll tell you what, man, my tips of my finger, I said this so many times on here, but I say everything so many times on here, but my fingers felt like you were holding a lighter to the tips of them because I had to take Tylenol every 2 hours, 3, and I know you're not, it's bad for you, but I couldn't help it, man. I didn't have anything else. And then they gave me meloxicam or whatever. And I didn't know what that was. I looked it up, and it has Tylenol in it, but it has a painkiller maybe, but it's bad for the liver.
What's funny about the MCT oil is it penetrates like your skin too, and so I know there's a way to make like a joint relief oil from the MCT oil. I don't know what there might be one other ingredient to like the MCT oil might be the penetrant. And the reliever might be a different ingredient, but I know that MCT helps with the joint pain.
I can probably guarantee you that adding Camphorphil and 2 other things to that is what's in almost all of those creams.
Yeah, and that's what I was looking for. I was thinking,
what's going on with your fingers? I haven't heard this yet.
Yeah, well, no, they're not too bad now because I've been like just stretching the hell out of them, and it ain't from playing guitar or anything. It's just that it came out of nowhere. It's probably part arthritis, and because my mother had arthritis a little bit, but not debilitating or anything.
In your fingers or your fingertips?
Well, no, the fingertips felt like they were on fire when this